I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Sheds off the tackle, and he's got this down to the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And running with power here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. If you make this.
Ready.
Throwing on first down. Frank, this will be caught at about the 6. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Operating from the gun. Frank, the quick slant caught. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now we've got a third down and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed.
Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down?
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. A shotgun snap for Goff. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And his he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves a chain. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Throwing on third, Goff. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 30 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Ready.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Cheetah.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial, but I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season? No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Ready, set.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Frank. And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Frank. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
No punt team in sight here. This offense is going to go for it from their own side of the field. A final shot before break here. Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's... We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Now Goff on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reynolds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun. Goff.
Targets and finds Reynolds once more.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Here comes third and about a foot. From the gun, here's Gone. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This a 31-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say... Time to jump back in. An important field goal try forthcoming as they look to tie this game here in the third quarter. The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon.
So we have a red zone alert. Tie game, fourth quarter. Very likely a deciding moment in this contest. Here's Goff now on second down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over. This defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. On first down, it's gone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing again is gone. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you...
On the set. Strike.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, we hit it right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Jacobs. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Ready up.
He'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Eluding the pressure right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Here's 1st and goal.
They'll go with the keeper. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
So here's Goff and the Lions.
Down 24-20, 36 seconds remaining. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Goff.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now it's gone.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Goff.
Throws out left, it's caught by Williams.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Goff now to throw. Going for the deep ball. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way